Louis Cardinals. This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaubert. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Singy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these guys are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. First pitch coming your way next. One out, runner at second. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that one fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Colton Cowser, the next to hit. Pitches in for a strike, and it's 0-1. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in Game 1 of the World Series. Line drive, that's a base hit. Here's the throw, but it's offline. He will score. Back even, it's 3-3. Go-ahead run on base. Now here's the Orioles DH, Ryan O'Hearn. That misses the zone, 1-0. O'Hearn recently taking home Player of the Month honors.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
McCormick makes the catch. And that is that. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Game 1 of the World Series. And now it's going to be Lars Nootbaar. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and foul ball. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Cowser settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Ivan Herrera digs in now. Foul ball there. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold off if the rain gets any.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Actually, he'll stay put. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting the shortstop,
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Swung on, belted. And that gets down in the corner. Run comes in from second. 4-3, they take the lead.
Comes through with the RBI. First pitch fastball, a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Chas McCormick next up for the Cardinals. Turned on, but foul wide of third. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long.
Fires across the diamond, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Cards on the board with this double. It's now a 4-3 ball game. This is the World Series on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Fought off foul. So coming into the game now on defense, Jordan Walker. He'll be out in left field. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Ouch, that one drilled him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
No outs, runner at first. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Here's Tyler O'Neill, 1 for 2.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That's inside. Ball 1. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the late stages of game 1. And that's fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Right through there for a strike.
1-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Holiday at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. And that drops in for a strike.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So 1 hit is all they get. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Orioles 3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Andrew Kittredge.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
O'Neill makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting, the designated
Now
hitter,
it's the DH, Alec Burleson. Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first. He's out. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, bases empty. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 3 in this one. On the ground to third. Zips it across, and they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. And down in order go the Cardinals. And it remains a 4-3 game. Back here at Busch Stadium, we're at the top of the 8th, and into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. That's outside.
Oh, you can't ask for a better start to this series if you're the home team. You've got the lead, your starter's still on the mound, and there's a chance.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Leaping, and it's gone. That one barely got out of here. And we are all tied up. It's 4-4.
That's a clutch hit in a big moment. You can't ask for a better time to get a swing like that. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. A new arm into the game, the righty, Phil Maton.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
He's got it. 1 away. Gunnar Henderson now at the plate. And fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Tied at 4. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Colton Cowser. That one fouled off. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball. And it goes just foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of the World Series. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Go ahead run on base. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. There's a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Checks his swing, now an appeal to third. No swing, just held it back there. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Goes down looking. Back here in St. Louis, and now here is Wilson Contreras. Kittredge back to work. And that is out of play. Here's a rocket out to left. Brings it in. And there's 1 away.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. Just wasn't able to find a hole.
Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. in the late stages, they have the lead. And now they're out front. It's 5-4. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
I'm excited to see that one again, but with the StatCast data, because that was a bomb. Oh, says he drove it out of here at 115 miles an hour.
I think I heard the ball screaming on its way out, and that's some serious exit velo, pretty elite, and he caught it just right to get it up in the air as well.
Now the Orioles manager coming on for the Orioles, Yennier Cano.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Ivan Herrera. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 6-4. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So one out, nobody on. Here's Alex Bregman. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
One out, runner at second. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. In the air, center field. Mullins moving under it. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Chaz.
So a man aboard. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Chaz McCormick. Hard hit left side. Whips it across. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 2 round trippers in this. New inning getting started. And now Adley Rutschman. And here's the closer to try and finish off game 1. Ryan Helsley.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Tap foul at the plate. Helsley, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. And it stays fair.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Mountcastle in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
1-0. Ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one in triple digits.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Booth.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. With the tying run at the plate, here are the late stages of game 1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. try to go again with a fastball.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, we see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
And that one finds its way through. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. So digging in, Jackson Holiday. Inside, almost got him.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2-1.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here at the top of the ninth. Swings and misses. 2-2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot.
Tried hitting 101, and it wasn't happening. That's a strikeout.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on.
Outside, now 2-0.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Right through there for a strike. One strike away from securing game one. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him, and that's the ball game. So the St. Louis Cardinals take game one as they get their World Series off to a great start.
Yeah, from their performance today, it'd be easy to see them keep this thing going. And this is just a determined team, dude. I like what I saw from them.
And across the diamond, it's time to regroup. Being down 1-0 isn't the end of the world, but game two takes on a lot of extra meaning for them. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton, and a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2, Chris.
And the series started out like you might expect, the home side taking care of business in Game 1, but this game today is going to reveal a lot about what this series will become. Will it be a battle for 6 or 7 games, or will it be a walkover? Those are the questions that we start getting more clarity on after Game 2.
I have a feeling it's going to be a good one, Chris. This should be fun. First pitch coming your way next. First and second, 2 outs. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Fought off foul. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in Game 2 of the World Series. And that's ripped for a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. And now they trail by 1. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Adley Rutschman makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits, 1 error, but 2 are left stranded. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Orioles 3. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Left field, way back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Chas McCormick next up for the Cardinals. And a foul ball.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. So far, 6 hits.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 6-3. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. So now a pinch hitter for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
Base hit, left center field. You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Wasn't really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer in extra innings in Game 4. It tied the series and was a huge momentum swing. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
First and second, no outs. And now Nolan Arenado. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish, and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third base. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. One run across. Burleson around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies, and you connect, and it jumps off your bat like that. You're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout. Here comes Wilson Contreras.
Number 59, Chase McDermott.
Swings through that.
It's 0-1.
And that one is lifted in the air. O'Neill has this one sized up. Nabs it. Runner tags it second. But now he won't try for third. Stays put with one away. Lars Nootbaar, the next to hit. And that one lifted in the air center field. Mullins sizing this one up. Mullins pulls that one down. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. 4 runs in the inning. Back here in St. Louis, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Just missed.
That's the ball.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Down the left field line, could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
And first offering is fouled off.
Right through there for a strike. If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much. Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm. Put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
So 2 down now, and here is Cedric Mullins. And that's in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the late stages of game 2. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. And the Orioles lead 1. Can't chip away at an 8-3 deficit. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The catcher, Ivan Herrera.
McDermott back to work. Line to left. O'Neill makes the play, and there's 1 down.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Now it's
The
Alex
second
Bregman.
baseman, Alex
McDermott, in his rookie season, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2021. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Man, he really turned on that one. Absolutely ripped it towards third, but quick cat-like reflexes down there at the hot corner to bring it down.
Two down, bases empty. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 3. This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
Nice weight transfer there. He gets the front foot down, and when a hitter's hitting against a firm front side, his hands can be lightning quick through the zone.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Chas McCormick next up for the Cardinals. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Ground ball left side. Westberg sends it across to first, and that is the inning. So 1 left for the Cardinals, but they lead at 8-3.
Pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Phil Maton.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
No balls, 1 strike. Strike 2.
Outside
That's
low,
ball.
and that's ball 1. Struck him out looking.
Number 2.
Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit.
Henderson
Gets the outside corner with that one.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away here in game 2 of the World Series. Foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beatings.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge.
Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out, you think you've got the play made. Players are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
1 and 2 is the count.
This one chopped up the middle. Bregman, they take the force out, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Jordan Walker. This to third. Quips it to Mountcastle. 1 up, 1 down. Alec Burleson now at the plate. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back, and that one is gone. A solo shot. And they tack on to their lead. It's 9-3. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
I'm excited to see that one again, but with the StatCast data, because that was a bomb. Oh, says he drove it out of here at 115 miles an hour.
I think I heard the ball screaming on its way out. And that's some serious exit velo, pretty elite, and he caught it just right to get it up in the air as well.
1 down. Here's Nolan Arenado. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Zips it to first. And Contreras is retired. Inning over, but the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Back here at Busch Stadium, we go to the ninth. Here's Adley Rutschman. Just missed.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Outside low. Now 2 balls and a strike. He swings and fouls one off. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Mountcastle stands in now, looks at that one inside. The Orioles with a lot of ground to make up here in the late stages of Game 2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And the Orioles down to their final out.
Boom, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
And first offering is fouled off. Ball one there.
1 strike. 2-1.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is the ball game. So the St. Louis Cardinals have taken charge of this World Series. They're up 2-0 heading into Game 3.
And maybe a change of venue will shake things up a little bit, but for now, they look like they're ready to start etching their name on the Commissioner's Trophy. Still a lot of series left, though.
And on the other side, a lot of work to do to get back into this. They need to bounce back next time out.
Little bread.
It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Nothing better than With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm 3, Siggy.
And Boog, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without it actually being one. Going down 3-0 would more or less just end this thing. So this game's going to tell us whether we're going to have a real series in store for us or if we're just going to be packing our bags and going home.
A lot of people feel these teams are more evenly matched. The first 2 games would indicate. So we'll see if we get a bounce-back performance in this one. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Go-ahead run on base. Nolan Arenado digs in now. 1 for 2. There's the swing and a drive from Arenado. Deep to left. That ball's carrying. And that one is gone. A 2-run shot. The Cardinals score first. It's 2-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch. And I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
1 down. And now Pedro Pajes. 0 for 2 in this one. No question about this one. It's out of here. That'll fire up the dugout, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Base is empty, 1 away. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. This one smoked out to left. And there's 2 away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And now the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Out to center, Mullins sizes this one up, and that is that. 2 homers in the inning lead to 3 runs midway in inning number 7. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Henderson.
Matz back to work. And that's through there for a strike.
Well, coming off of a blowout loss in the previous game, this lineup can't try to do too much. They've just got to stay within themselves, take each pitch, each at bat, one by one, and try to push the runs across as often as possible.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And the next pitch is way outside. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Kowser up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
No, that missed. That's a
missed
ball.
with a changeup. And that's ball 2. Check swing, no appeal.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from the same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point. That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Ball.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1.
1-1.
Popped in the air. Left field. Walker gets under it, and there's 1 down.
just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Rutschman in the box now. Takes strike one. Slice to right, down the line, and it's foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swings and lines one towards the gap. Could be extra bases. One runs in. Heading for the plate. The run scores all the way from first, and they trail by one.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing. Really important at bat coming up now.
Trying to hold a 1-1 lead here in Game 3 of the World Series.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Calls it in, and there's 2 away. Laureano comes up to hit. On the ground right side, Bregman. In plenty of time to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they'll pick up a couple runs here. Both coming. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Yennier Cano.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
On the ground. Now he launches a throw over his head, and this ball is going to wind up out of play.
Well, that was a throw that just shouldn't have been made. They scored a single and an error, so the official scorer doesn't believe a good throw would have gotten an out, and neither do I. We can't hear it from up here, but I wonder if anyone was telling him just to eat the throw.
Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. The throw to second is offline.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. 0 for 3 in this one. And there's a foul ball.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
First out in the top of the 8th. Here's the Cardinal DH, Alec Burleson. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Dives, and he can't hang on. Gets it there in time, though, and they end up with a runner at third. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
The first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Out in front and foul to the left side. That one down the line, and that's just foul. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the late stages of Game 3. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He jacks that one out to left, and they add a couple more. It's 6-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singy.
And it just flew out of here, Boog. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Andrew Kittredge.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
So now it's Nolan Arenado. Whips it to Mountcastle. That ends the frame. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Jorge Mateo
Leading
now.
off for the Orioles, the second baseman, Jorge Mateo. Now,
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Phil Maton. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. And it's fouled away. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a
Now
great
batting,
location
the
by
center
any means.
fielder.
That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Mullins, the next to hit, takes outside. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 strike.
Check swing, called strike. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. 1 out, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
0-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Back now at Oriole Park, and here's the catcher, Pedro Pajes. That one ripped. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Now up for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. And first offering is fouled off. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in Game 3 of the World Series. Ripped into right center. Base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. In comes the run from second.
Now
it's 7-2.
Lars
Man at first, nobody out. Now it's the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. 1 for 3. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Now batting, the center fielder, Chaz McCormick.
And now the center fielder, Chaz McCormick. Hit in the air, left field. O'Neill. Brings it in, and there's one down.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit.
Now pitching for
Coming on for the Orioles, Sir Anthony
number
Dominguez.
56.
Huge opportunity to add on to the lead for this offense right now, but
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. He sends a rocket to left. It's 10-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
they can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Foul ball there. Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground to the left.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. This one high in the air to left center. O'Neal getting an angle on it. Corrals it. And there's 2 away.
Now batting.
2 down, base is empty. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Alec Burleson. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and he's grounded out. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Right side, hard hit. Mateo sends it to first. And the inning is over. St. Louis gets 3 on the homer. And now an 8-run lead at 10-2. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the 9th. And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Out towards right center field. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Colton.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Colton Cowser. He was late there, strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. That one felt good. It's 10-3.
Curveballs up in the zone, even if they're borderline strikes. At this level, typically are hit a long way.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. And next for the Orioles, Tyler O'Neill. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Strike 2.
0-2.
Oh, great stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Adley.
So they're down to their final out. Here's Adley Rutschman. Just off the outside edge. 2 outs, base is empty. They're down to their final strike.
1-2.
Maton is just 1 strike away. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. Got him, and that's the ball game. So the St. Louis Cardinals certainly look like they're on their way to the World Championship.
Yeah, hard to imagine this working out any other way. It doesn't seem like these guys are going to slow down until they've got this title locked up. They're on an absolute
baseball fans, and welcome. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And Singy, there's been a lot to talk about already in this series as we head into Game 4.
Well, the number one thing to discuss is just how lopsided this series has been. You know, you get to this point of the season, Boog, and you expect both teams to be on pretty even ground, but it's not played out that way at all. And when a team takes care of business with such dominance and gets out to a 3-0 lead, I just can't see this series lasting much longer.
Yeah, that's usually the way it goes. But hey, coming back to win the series has been done before. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Here's Nolan Arenado, 1 for 2. Swing and a ground ball, and it's just foul. That was close. Hammered on the line, base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And the batter now, Pedro Pajes. And that one fouled off. And that one in the air center field. Squeezes it. Runners tag up from second and third. And he gets to third safely, moving up on the flyout, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And that is out of play.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 0-2 now. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters are performed up to this point. Palante back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Nothing like postseason baseball. There's a buzz in the air. Every pitch seems bigger. It's truly special. Right through there for a strike.
There really is a different feel to the postseason. I only got 5 games of postseason action in my playing career, but I treasured each of them.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Wow, short work to send him back in to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Holiday in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's a little bit high. Just missed.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And that one misses outside. It's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Runner on the go. And a count 1-2. Stays alive.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base.
Got him swinging. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
And here is Jordan Westburg. That misses. And that is ball one. Westberg, an all-star a season ago. 26 years old. And he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. And that is the inning. And we're back. Leading off, Lars Nootbaar. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Mullins settles under it. And a quick out, number 1. Chas McCormick next up for the Cardinals. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. All tied up here in Game 4 of the World Series. Ripped to third. Whips it to Mountcastle, and they got him.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. That's got a chance. Grabs it right up against the wall. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Orioles, the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there, gone into the flagpole. He nails one out to right. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, dude. Aggressive, and it paid off. No doubt in my mind, just about everybody in this ballpark holding their breath on that one. I tell you, just barely snuck it inside the foul pole, and talk about a huge swing. That's it in this ball game. Could be the biggest swing of this ball game. We'll see.
Cowser, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in late here in Game 4.
But we just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. This to third. Throws across the diamond. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Here comes the manager out of the Ryan Fernandez gets the ball now.
64.
He's into the game with the bases empty. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
Caught him looking for the K. Two outs, base is empty. Here's Adley Rutschman. That's through there for a strike. Strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Got him. Out number 3. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
The left-hander on now, Gregory Soto.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
At the plate. Alec Burleson. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. On the ground to third, and it stays fair. Runner around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single tie game here in the 8th. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at third.
That's heads-up play right there. The outfielder knowing he has no shot at the runner at home, so comes up trying to cut that runner off at third and does a really nice job. Got to appreciate that.
Here's Nolan Arenado. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Contreras around second. Throw comes in quickly. Holds that go-ahead run at third, and there's still one away.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. A lot riding on this.
Pitching for the
In the
Orioles,
batter now, Pedro
number
Paez.
78.
Golden opportunity right here.
Cano.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That's back. Caught just shy of the wall. A big run scores on the sac fly. They lead it in the 8th.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. 0 for 3 in this one. That one hammered left field. That's back there. And it's gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 5-2. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
So 2 down. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. Now a screamer into the outfield. Mullins makes the play, and that is that. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Ryan Helsley.
Number 56.
And that drops in for a strike. Helsley, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
O'Neill in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And another ball. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's the strike up high. And the count is even 2-2. That one drifts inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
1 out, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Fouled off to the right. Sit down on strikes. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 8 full here in game 4. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now up for St. Louis, Chas McCormick. Cano back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. In the air, out towards left center, Mullins. Sizing this one up, and there's one down. And now it's Alex Bregman. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a base hit to left. So a man aboard now with one away. And up next for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. Ground ball left side. Fair ball. Around second is Bregman. And he can't come up with it.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. Base hit, 1 run is in. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and the lead is up to 5.
Now the first baseman, Wilson.
Now the Orioles manager.
Now pitching.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Wilson Contreras. And that one pulled foul. Kittredge, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a sinker, and he works in a 4-seamer. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 runs across in the inning here in game 4 of the World Series. Swing and a miss. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Swing, and that ball is blasted. That one on its way, and it is gone. A home run, and that's the cycle. And that's what he needed. He has done it. What a performance at the plate.
He's come through for him at the plate in every way possible in this one. It might be a little bit of a quirk in terms of stats, but it's still a great achievement. Not something a lot of players have been able to do. Well, there's no doubt he knew what was at stake as he dug in, and who knows if he actually tried for it there, but either way, he delivered. Man, that cycle is just so rare, but always so special to see, and especially when it finishes with a home run. That was awesome.
And now, Pedro Pajes out towards left center. He's got it, and that is out number 3. So it's 4 runs for him, 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the Cardinals 9 and the Orioles 2. Bottom 9, here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
The center fielder, Cedric.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. That one fouled off. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Man, he got a real good pitch to hit right there.
Now
With 2 strikes, you cannot miss that. Not a great slider at all. And I tell you what, that's where you've got to do damage. He looked like he was on time getting the bat through the zone, but he just caught air.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. 2 down.
The batter.
Orioles down to their final out. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered here in this one. Hit to the left side, and this is going to do it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting, right fielder.
Orioles an out away. Colton Cowser will hit now. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that does it. The Cardinals are once again world champions.
Congratulations to the World Series champions. Incredibly special team. So proud of these players. I know the fans back in their hometown. Everybody going nuts right now. It's going to be such an amazing reception when they return home.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. Chris Singleton and our outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.